There you go. Can you guys see that? The OEM tails are actually much brighter than the LED ones. Alright guys, time for some B7 content. The weather has been bipolar lately, so I haven't really done and really made any videos. It's been just rainy and sunny, but today's gonna be sunny, so thought I'd do a video. Anyways, on the RS4, this is the way I bought it. If you guys can see here, it has some LED tails. See there? Yeah, so I bought the car this way. I thought that I would get used to it and like it would grow on me, but it never did. So for today's video, I am actually gonna swap these LED tails out for the stock ones. So the previous owner also kept and gave the stock set of tail lights for me when I bought the car. So I want to finally swap out these LED tails. I believe these are made by JOM. They are going to be up for sale too, so if anyone's interested, just comment down below. I prefer local pickup, but I don't mind shipping them out too if whoever wants to buy them that's not local will be paying for shipping. So let's go ahead and get started on these taillight swap. Okay, so before I get these taillight swap, I just want to say it'll be great if you guys can help support my channel by subscribing to my channel. All you guys gotta do is hit that red subscribe button. Thanks guys. Now let's get these taillight swapped. So before I actually get these removed, let me actually show you guys what they look like, so you guys know what they look like if you guys are interested in these tails. So let me go ahead and turn it on real quick. Ah dang, it's a little bit too bright out here, but you guys can kind of see it. So there it is. When I put it up for sale, I'm gonna take some good dark pictures too, but that's how they look. If you guys can kind of see that, not really, but yeah. Okay, so I just closed the garage and have the light back on, and it's a much better presentation. So here it goes. This is what they look like. Like I said, I'm just not feeling these, so I'm gonna put the stocks back on and put these guys up for sale. Okay guys, so I went ahead and swapped in one side, the driver's side first, so that I can show you guys the comparison between the OEM one on the left side there and the LED one. So these LED ones are actually the lightly smoked version one. That's how you can see it's a little bit darker than the OEM. When I put the light on, you can see that the OEM are actually brighter than the LED. So let me go and turn on the lights real quick and you can see the difference.
I want to take it down.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Can you guys see that? The OEM tails are actually much brighter than the LED ones. But there you go. You guys can see the difference. I actually prefer the OEM much more than these LED ones. I'm not really feeling this. It's just, to me, in my opinion, makes it look a little bit ricey. So that's why I'm taking these out, putting the stock one back in, and gonna sell these LED ones. All right, so now that you guys see the comparison, let me remove that side and show you guys how I did it. So the good thing about these is that they are plug and play because they already have their own resistor wired into the system. All you gotta do is plug it into your stock harness. So the only LED part about this tail light is actually the top two portion, the reverse light and the the signal light or the turn signal light still utilize the stock bulbs. So the only LED portion are these top two portion of the light. So yes, let me go ahead and show you guys how to remove and replace the two tail lights, the inner and the outer. It's actually very, very simple. They each actually only just have one, you could say, bolt that holds them in. And then on the corner of this light, similar to the B6, there's two little prongs that stick out that kind of just pop into some rubber garments that's on the corner panel here. So let me go ahead and show you guys how those guys come out. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove the outer tail light first. On both sides, you see the circular cover here that once you open that will expose the big old plastic fused screw that holds the outer tail light in. So all you do is your little flat head, pop that out. There's that big old screw that I was talking about, plastic fused, however you call it. Anyways, there's a little slot that you can just stick your flat head in there and unscrew it off. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get this guy out real quick. That should be able to come out now. There it is. And now the outer tail light should be able to come out. On the other end of the tail light, there's just two tabs that are being held in by like two rubber grommets that are inserted into the rear quarter panel. So just kind of slowly pop it out there, and slowly pop it out on this end. And now it's out. Next thing to do is you gotta unplug the plug, which is down here. Let me show you guys where the plug is at. Okay, so the plug is right there. So all you gotta do is pop that plug off. Come on, focus. There you go. Pop that plug off and the whole tail light should be able to come out. But since this has all of the resistors and stuff built in, it's kind of like hanging. So I gotta make sure to pull out those resistors first before I'm able to pull out the tail light. Just from when I saw how it was set up on the driver's side when I uninstalled these. So let me go ahead and pop off that harness right there, and then try and wiggle everything out to be able to wiggle out this outer tail light. Okay, so let me show you guys what it looks like now. I took out the back bulb carrier. Like I said earlier, it's just the two top that are LEDs. That's why you see how, I don't know what this piece is called, but you know, like the bottom portion of the light bulb, these two are attached to the tail lights, and it gets inserted into the top two portions of the bulb holder right there, and then the two bottom ones here, I'm holding it upside down. One of them is for the reverse light, and one of them is for the turn signal light. You see LEDs in here because the previous owner actually wired the wiring set up to allow for LEDs on these two bottom bulb location. But anyways, like I said, I need to take out all of the resistors. It's all stuff down there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, let me pull that out real quick and show you guys what the whole setup looks like. Okay guys, the setup is out. So here's the outer tail light, the two LED portion of the tail light, and each of the resistor packs for each of those two side of LEDs. So that is for the outer tail light. Now let me show you how the previous owner wired or whatever he did to the harness to be able to run LEDs in the turn signal location and the reverse. Each resistor pack for each portion of those tail light location, but I don't know what happened or what he did, but it's all merged into the stock wiring harness. So now I'm able to run LEDs, or I've always was able to run LEDs in the, like I said, the reverse light and the turn signal light. But yeah, let me go ahead and install the stock outer tail lights back in. It's the exact same way as the reverse way of how you took it out. So plug in the harness. In this case, I have to somehow secure all that stuff, and then pop in the two tab in here, and then just screw in back this little big old what is this, plastic screw into the tail light, and that should be it for the outer tail light. So let me go ahead and install that first before I show you guys the inner tail light on the back trunk here. Stock outer tail lights is in. Now let's start on this inner tail light. First thing you gotta do is remove this cover. It's just a little clip. Pop it out from this side here. So I can do it real quick. There it goes. And then there's a little 10mm nut right here that you would unscrew, and then that will allow you to take out the inner assembly. So let me go ahead and unscrew that out real quick. When you unscrew it out, it's going to come out like this. It's gonna have this guy. This is actually the tail mirror nut setup that holds in that inner tail light. So let me go ahead and unscrew that out and then show you what it looks like. Once that is out, you can unplug the connector from there. Now you should be able to remove this guy. Just kind of, let me see, just kind of pop it out, pull it out towards the right, and that is out. Looks like they stuffed the resistors down here somewhere. So let me pull that out real quick. Okay, inner tail light is out. Here it is. Just a tail light, the bulb socket. I gotta remove that because that's a stock. So I can install the stock inner tail light and then the resistor that comes with the system. The similar to the outer tail light, there's just a little socket end that is attached to the inner tail light that just kind of screw in there like a light bulb. So let me go and remove that guy real quick. And this is what it looks like. Just screws into the OEM socket. So with that finalizes how you remove and replace these inner and outer tail lights. So the way you install the stock one is the same as how you remove it. Just that little 10mm socket that's attached to that plastic piece. So let me go ahead and install the stock setup and show you guys the final product with the stock setup in there. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what the stock setup look like. Alright guys, installation is complete. The car just looks so much better with the stock tails. Anyways, these LED setup will now be up for sale. Just gonna clean them up, pack them up, advertise it, and put them up for sale. Okay, so that is how you do a tail light replacement on an Audi B7. It's gonna be the same across all models of the B7, which includes the A4, the S4, and in my case, the RS4. I hope that this video can help you guys out on replacing your tail light, whether it's going from stock to aftermarket, or in my case, from aftermarket back to stock. Anyways, if you guys have any further questions, just comment it down below and I will try my best to help you guys out. But that's going to end this video here, guys. I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for continuously supporting my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to help support my channel. For those who have not subscribed, comment any sort of feedback to help my channel grow, and like this video if you guys find it helpful. Thanks guys. I will see you guys in the next video.